Hey guys, Stitches here, and welcome back to some more Let's Play Pokemon Legends Arceus. Last time we had a battle with Adaman to kind of show our strength to Melli, that rude jerk who just kind of assumed we were some nobody. But after that we changed up our party comp a little bit. I decided to change up some of our Pokemon, so we boxed Taya the Lopunny, Tabitha the shiny Rapidash, and who else? There's one other person. Hold on, I can see. Oh, and Melli the Luxray. And we switched them out for Maya the Porygon, Mortimer the Magby, and Rhonda the Rhyhorn. I mainly did this just so we can get some different Pokemon, and these are all Pokemon I've actually wanted to use, but they're pretty hard to find ways to use them in some of the main series games. There's like a 1 in like 6 chance or something of getting a Magby in Gen 2. Rhyhorn is typically always a late game Pokemon, or you have different options that you're more likely to pick up. And Porygon typically never gets used because it's a gift Pokemon almost always, but this time you can catch it in the wild. And pretty dang early too, so. Anyways, so we're just kind of exploring right now. I think this time we'll go ahead and get talk to Ingo. We were supposed to last time, but I kind of just wanted to explore this first little area of Coronet Highlands. Ouch. Ow, 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 ow. Come here. Ah. I wonder if Tri-Attack even has its same effect in this game. Burn, paralysis, or frostbite. It does. Frostbite is like a different thing in this game. I believe it does ice type damage over time. Anyway, here we'll talk to Ingo. The electrode known as the Lord of the Hollow is somewhat different from the electrode I recall. But its electrical discharges are at least are familiar. One false step around it could put you in danger. If you're going to face it, you might consider catching Pokemon that can withstand electricity. Must be difficult being a Pokemon, don't you think? Especially one as irritable as Electrode. Then becoming frenzied to boot. So true, it's a tough old life for Pokemon and humans alike. Well, well. Warden Ingo of the Pearl Clan, and oh my, the Galaxy Team grunt from before. Don't call me that. You're punching well above your weight to see eke out the great Electrode, Lord of the Hollow. By the by, but the sheer tenderness of my heart, I'll grant you a trial to see if you're worthy. The greatest obstacle you'll ever face awaits you right here. Battle me if you dare. Absolutely not. Well then, let me tell you the great Melli's take on the whole situation. The frenzy of our nobles is nothing other than a mark of the almighty Sinnoh's favor and protection. Why? Because it makes them stronger. Do I really need to spell out that that's a good thing? We must let my lord frenzy as it may to demonstrate to almighty Sinnoh that the Diamond Clan lives as is right and good. This may even be, dare I say it, the very reason I am here on this earth. Oh no, Melli, you have the whole situation twisted. What business is it of the Galaxy teams anyway if Electrode lets loose a few sparks out here and there in the mountains? Really, you should do us all a favor and slink back home to that village of yours rather than persist in this folly. And with that, bon voyage. What a selfish outlook. These frenzies cause the Pokemon and themselves such suffering. What is it you want to do, Akari? I'm gonna press on. Very well. The tracks ahead will be perilous, but I pride myself on safe driving. To meet Snea's lair, Akari, you must pass through here, the Wayward Cave. Here you'll find Pokemon like Golbat and their ilk, which are quite at home navigating in the dark. It's quite dim inside, so you'll need to watch your step. Oh, is this like a whole ass other map? Oh, you're blue now. Everything is so much more saturated. There's also weird, like, aliasing stuff happening around. Well, this is odd. The torches that light the way through the cave are gone. Could this be Melli attempting to obstruct us? Either way, there's no need for concern. I know my route, and I'll conduct us safely. No darkness nor foul leather will delay us. Onward we roll. Take care not to become uncoupled from me. So Ingo is using a lot of train-related things. Recall faintly that I had a precious partner once. He used to be a member of the battle, one of the two conductors of the battle subway. Its name escapes me, but I remember that wielded flames with mastery. Only it were here, I'm sure it would light the way, luring us on. I believe if he's referring to the Pokemon Chandelure. Forgive us for the unscheduled stop. I detect an Alpha Crobat to our right. Under normal circumstances, I doubt its presence would obstruct someone so as competent as you. But given the poor visibility, I propose a track change in the interest of safety. Please follow me. Starting to recall a man who looked like me. We'd battle and discuss Pokemon, I think. The words, "I like winning more than anything else," flashed through my mind just now. We'll soon be arriving at Wayward Cave's exit. Even if the memories themselves have faded, it appears much might... I forgot what that's... I didn't get a chance to read that. This is fine progress. We're nearly home free. Wait, could those be the torches? Let me put those torches back where they belong. This darkness could be perilous for the next person through here. I beg your pardon for the delay, but I have lit and returned the torches. My safety concerns have been addressed, ready for departure. Follow the track marked by torches. You'll reach the terminus of this cave. Ingo is frequently accompanied by a man named Emmett in the battle subway that he would conduct back in the Unova region. They serve as sort of a side mode in that game. They serve as a side mode in that game to mainly give you a means of getting BP for one, but also helping you kind of battle Pokemon just as a fun mini game. They also help you use Pokemon in ways that you might not normally use in single player game. It's snowing. Professor Laventon told me how you fell to this land from the sky. For my part, I simply found myself one day here in Hisui, a region whose name I'd never heard. All I could remember was my own name. I was still standing there in bafflement when the Pearl Clan came to my aid. I showed a natural affinity for taming Pokemon, which is why I eventually became a warden. I still wonder what my true purpose is here. But now I've sidetracked us with this talk. Let's hurry onward. Okay, which way am I supposed to go? Over there? There's a Heracross over there, though. Oh god, there's two of them. Oh god, not Spore. I hate that move. Spore is a really good move. No, Mortimer, please. No. Oh, you were doing so good, too. You had that. That's not who I wanted to use it on. Actually, where are we on the map now? Oh, we're just over here now. New request up there. Really quick, let's go to the Highlands camp and we can just make our way back. But yeah, Ingo has a pretty interesting set of lore. He was kind of just a guy who existed in the Pokemon series, but they kind of grasped at him as sort of taking a character and giving him some obscure lore. They've done some very weird stuff with time travel and interdimensional travel in the Pokemon series. Starting with Sun and Moon, where they introduced Ultra Wormholes, they introduced some characters back to the series, very similar to how they've done with Ingo here. Most notably being Frontier Brain Annabelle, I believe is her name. Yeah, Frontier Brain Annabelle only appeared in Gen 3 previously. Or was she the Gen 4 Frontier Brain? Yeah, she first appears in Pokemon Emerald, and it only appears in that game, but later gets brought back for Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, and Ultra Moon, where she is a member of the International Police in that game. Which was kind of a crazy thing. They also eventually brought back Giovanni in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, kind of elaborating on something that people had suspected for a while. Can I climb that? Okay, it doesn't know waterfall. That's just a tumblestone with weird lighting on it. But this was a very weird thing that they've done, and some people kind of don't like it because it took Pokemon off of a semi-linear canon and started splitting things into different timelines. Most notably, there now is two timelines based on whether or not Emerald is canon, Ruby and Sapphire is canon, or Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire is canon. Well, I guess that's three timelines. Each of those well, I guess it'd be five because, I don't know. Basically, they went with the idea that in one Pokemon timeline, Mega Evolution does exist, in one it doesn't. I think this was more meant to refer to just the timeline of the original games. But I think that largely Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire are considered to be canon over Pokemon Emerald. Namely because they have much more larger connections to the overarching Pokemon series. So there is that. When I do eventually get to the Gen 3 Pokemon games, I think I'm going to play Emerald and then at some point later down the line play Alpha Sapphire probably. Oh. You jerk. Oh great, and my damage still slays. No, damn it. You can kind of just restart encounters like this. I want to ensure that you die. Rock type moves? Never mind. I hear Bronzor somewhere. Where the fuck did I hear a Bronzor at? Oh, they're like around here somewhere. There we go. Why not? I can get a few more points from you. What's the big idea of putting all the torches I spent ages tidying away? Do you get some sort of amusement stomping around and ruining people's noble deeds? It's not noble at all. Oh, rendering a cave impassable to people who venture inside is hardly seems noble to me. Well, this just goes to show that even we wardens don't always see eye to eye. I extinguished those lights for the sake of the Pokémon in that cave who prefer the dark. Sure. But now you louts have put my efforts to waste. If you think I'll just let you saunter ahead to meet Lord Electrode, you're sorely mistaken. The only way you're getting past me is if you defeat my partner Pokemon. Oh, you proceed, Akari. I'll just beat him. Go, Skuntank. Show these louts the true meaning of silent but deadly. Alright. Ouch. Shit hurted. That shit hurted. We're sending in Rhonda then. Alright, I think I can tank another attack and I can revive Mortimer. I'm just gonna try to bulldoze it with the strong style. Just listen here, neither I nor Skuntank admit defeat just yet. Our challenge to you still stands, however I will withdraw to afford Skuntank time to recover. There's still no shame in a tactical retreat. It's more of an advance if you think about it. Keep your guard up, we'll be back. I don't doubt that you will, you annoying piece of shit. What a lively character. I cannot fathom Warden Melli's intentions, but for now, let's press on. Bro, ain't no healing points anywhere. This area is actually stepping up the difficulty a little bit. Oh, there's the Bronzors. This is the ancient quarry. Stones used to build the temple atop this mountain were all cut from this place. Whether by humans and Pokemon working as one or by the labor of Pokemon alone, I cannot say. The stones that were left behind should serve as a serve to cover us from the gazes of wild Pokemon. Ah, there you are, Ingo. I forget. Volo, was it? What's the matter, sir? I wanted to ask about that memory loss of yours. Have you considered that it could be somehow caused... Have you considered that it could have somehow been caused by the space-time rift? I have no cause to think the rift is to blame, but then again, I hardly remember a thing, so it's difficult to say with certainty. I can't remember my own home nor my family if I had any. So you might do better to pose your questions to Akari, I think, if it's to do with that rift. Indeed. Well, I do hope your memories return, Warden Ingo. How about you then, Akari? Do you remember what you saw before you fell out of that rift? Was there anything inside? Maybe something. Interesting. You see, personally, I suspect that whatever's on the other side of that rift is causing the strange lightning that plagues us. That makes sense. Indeed, I did some digging and found records indicating that this same space-time rift also appeared in Hisui in the distant past. That's why we already had a name for it, as it appeared, in fact. And what kind of world do you suppose stretches out on the other side of the rift? My guess is that it is Almighty Sinnoh's realm. But that begs the question, why has the space-time rift reopened when it closed once so long ago? And why would Akari have fallen through to us? There's just so much we don't know. I fervently hope you unravel this mystery, Volo. I'm sure it would ease people's fears over the frenzies of our nobles. And while you investigate, sir, I'll continue to prioritize the safety of the people living in this world. Oh, I am a mere admirer of ruins and little more. If something needs investigating, then I would entrust that task to Akari. Until next time. I forgot what voice I even gave Volo, so I just kind of read it. Once we're through here, it'll just be a little further. Let us move with speed, but not haste. Bronze Orcott. Hey. Oh, sorry, I don't have my Pokemon now. There's no abilities in this game, so I can just use fire attacks. Sometimes these things have heat proof, which I think just makes it so that they're less prone to fire damage. God damn it, I fucking hate that. Sometimes it looks like you can hit something with a Pokeball, but you can't because of this game's weird level geometry shit. So, like, I very clearly should not have hit that, but due to the way the game programs object geometry, I very much did hit that. So I'm trying to catch Bronzor without being spotted. But clearly that does not want to be the case. Oh, there's a thing up there. I'm not even sure I can get that right, so come back. We'll get it eventually. I did say I was going to 100% this game. I do plan to. There's one over there. I want him to turn around. So I can get a back strike against him. He just keeps wandering closer to me. There's a ring caught. If you ever needed a reason to use feather balls, there's a good answer. I got closer. It's gonna take us a while to even get to Pokemon Platinum. Because, like, if I'm playing the games in the order I want to, I'm gonna play it this, then Generation 1, then probably Generation 3 after. There we go. Oh, it's not gonna capture though. Absorb the soul. Jeez, that thing is like really close. Like, it looks close enough that I could touch it. I mean, I know, like, when I ended the last video and started this one, it said there was a space-time rift. So I don't know if that's what that one is. Yeah, I'm too far up. Nope. Gotta do something to get this camp set up. Alright, let's see what you have to say. A shim. Ah, you're part of the Galaxy team. I've been waiting. I came up here since I heard you were all planning to set up a camp. It seems not much project has been made since that Bronzor is getting in the way. It's not belligerent, but it seems like it wants something, so we can't just ignore it either. You think you can find out what Bronzor wants? I don't care what it wants, I'll just catch it. I don't even think you can hit it. I think it's a static Bronzor. There's something over that way. I don't know. Let's find out. wasn't even trying to do that. I was trying to use Tri Attack and I just messed up. An injure Bronzor. Here, let me pour some molten metal into it. Could you theoretically just weld onto a steel-type Pokemon? Seems the Bronzor at this new campsite was looking for its friend the whole time. Glad you looked into it, otherwise we may have been too late to treat this Bronzor. This land is dangerous even for the Pokemon that call it their home. May be wise to be extra prepared as you explore this area. I've kind of already learned that. Be sure to keep a fine lineup of wares stocked, so please buy anything you need. Seems the base camp has all been set up. Alright, well, we can take a rest here. That's good. What if I just call the videos Melli the meddling and then Melli the moron? Just keep putting Melli's name. Just like, in case you didn't know what character was going to be in this video, it's Melli. The Bronzor are just here now. That's right. Can I not save the game at this point for some reason? Why wouldn't I be able to save the game? That's very peculiar. It won't let me save the game. Where was I supposed to go? Oh, over here. I don't... Can I deer skip? Let me deer skip. Oh shit, I almost deer skipped. Is that Politoed up there? If so, that's cool. I love that Pokemon, but I've never used it because it's been locked behind trades every time I wanted to use it. God. You can tell how much they don't want me to deer skip. That was not a Politoed, it was... Old verse number 8. Throughout Hisui, plates lie scattered, plates with the powers of all diverse. Forever lasting, each inscribed with eternal prayers verse. Through space and time, they will bear secret wishes for their universe. Yeah, that's it. I can't dig through the leaves myself. That's a Pokemon's work. Fuck you, Carnivine. I never want to see you again. Not after that one video where I spent like 3 hours until like 4 in the morning fucking battling Carnivine. You guys didn't see it, but I had to. I had to edit that video. And record it. I would never expect to be able to climb such sheer cliffs as these, yes. But with Sneasler as an ally, it becomes the work of a moment. She is so at home on a cliff face, one might think she knew some secret, some hidden move. What am I saying? Hidden moves? There are no such thing in Hisui, surely. That's such a funny joke. So, there's a move in Pokemon called Rock Climb, and this move used to appear in older games and was a hidden move, which was necessary to progress up certain areas. So that's the joke. Hidden moves. What am I saying? Hidden moves? There's no such thing in Hisui, surely. I feel as though I was on the cusp of remembering something just now. Just who was I before I came to Hisui? You fell from the sky. You came from another world altogether, most likely. Perhaps a Pokemon battle would jog this memory loose. Will you honor me with a battle? Alright. All aboard then. Machoke, prepare for departure. I just realized, look at his wrist armlet thing. It's got Sneasler on it. That's cool. Warden Ingo challenged you to a battle. I just realized the battle theme doesn't actually start until it's ready, until I'm ready. He's poison gas. I have a huge fighting weakness. Air cutter. Tangela. Man, I'm running so low on revives. You know, I just realized something. This is a remix of the Team Galactic battle theme. Wonder if this is even their battle theme or if it's our battle theme. Trying to see if maybe I can get hypnosis off before Zalman faints. That way I can get a clean switch into... Mortimer here. Need absolute strength for this attack. Doom, 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 doom. Also, you may notice that for a warden, Ingo is using Pokeballs. Unusual behavior for a warden. Because he's from the future, he's much more acquainted with Pokeballs. Flying ground type? Is that what you are? Jesus. This is someone who actually matches our skill. Bravo, excellent. Your talent has brought you to the destination called victory. Now allow me to call Sneasler. Look at that thing. Allow me to introduce you, Akari. This keen Pokemon is Sneasler. Would you be so kind as to play your flute for her to hear? Laughing at me. We got the toxic plate from Sneasler. The stone tablet imbued with the essence of poison. I probably shouldn't be touching this thing. When used on a certain Pokemon, it allows that Pokemon to gain the power of poison type. I'm afraid this is my final stop. Please proceed up to the cliff with Sneasler's aid and quell the Lord up in the mountains. I will return to Jubilife Village. Please convey my well wishes to Warden Melli. Now, all aboard. You can now call Sneasler to ascend and descend sheer cliffs and rock faces. You can climb up and down cliffs and ledges with other sheer surfaces with Sneasler's aid. To summon Sneasler, press A when you're near a climbable surface, or use the plus button in any other location. So while we're here, Sneasler, we're in a little basket, and look at our eyes there. Sneasler is an evolution to the new Hisuian Sneasel. Sneasler, I believe, is a steel and poison type, a very weird type. I might be wrong, but I know it's at least poison. Sneasler is good at climbing up ledges, though. So now we can traverse pretty much any ledge easily. No more having to deer skip to get anywhere. But with Sneasler, it's kind of funny that you can just walk around as a Sneasler. Also, the fact we're just in this box is really funny. We get the Arceus box. But there's quite a few things we can do with this, and now we can freely traverse the area too. Sneasler can also just kind of walk along these ledges and stuff. Mortimer's HP was at least fully restored after that battle. Or no, we went and rest. What am I talking about? We just did that and I already forgot. Can I not destroy these with a Pokemon? I thought you could. Oh, is this progress? Is this where I'm supposed to go? Is this a wall? Was there like a reason I couldn't go any farther, or I guess it's just over there is an area I can't go. Strange. Right now I'm just kind of exploring, though. I think I will end the video soon. Just because, yeah. I should end the video soon, you know? Can't go on forever. Number you've defeated and number you've caught. I've not defeated any of them, but I'm supposed to beat them with psychic moves. Do I have a Pokemon with psychic move? I was like, ooh, I do, and then I realized that's not the right type of psychic move. Do one of you learn maybe Zen Headbutt? And you learn high horsepower, though. Better than Bulldoze by quite a bit, so... High horsepower is such, like, a funny move. I don't think you learn psychic moves at all. There. Stay in the ball now, maybe? Are you dumb? Do you not understand how this works? I saw the petals pecking up off the ground, and it reminded me about how much I want to go see the cherry blossom trees in Japan. It sucks, though, because I feel bad because my friend who lives in Japan, she's allergic, or she has really bad allergies, and she said that her nose has been bleeding, like, every day, and I'm like, Jesus. I can't even imagine that. I've had pretty bad nosebleeds in the past, but nose bleeding every single day. Oh, I didn't get behind all the way. Great ball catch rate. Come the fuck on. Tired of that thing. There's a Clefable. But yeah, I'd like to go and visit Japan and meet this friend in person. Though sometimes I wonder... I don't know. This friend is a little hard to get a hold of sometimes because she's so busy, and sometimes I can't help but wonder if it's because she's busy or just doesn't want to talk. Or if she's mad at me for something. My potential imposter syndrome is that I feel very inadequate. So I don't think a lot of people would spend time with me. Where's that space-time distortion at? It's over there. Over there. Alright, well, I guess I'll explore a little bit longer. But I keep trying to... Well, Breath of the Wild controls. I recently beat Breath of the Wild. If you followed my Blue Sky, which you can in the description, by the way, you would see that I recently posted about beating Breath of the Wild for the first time ever. Some stardust from that. I remember a lot of people thought the Hisuian form Pokemon would be entirely exclusive to this game. But then it was like data mined a while ago that they would have abilities and stuff. So they can be used in like regular Pokemon games now, I think. I think they can be used in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Although there's only like one character who even like talks about Hisui at all. So Sneasler like they have like some unique abilities too, I think. Like abilities that didn't exist before. But anyway, I think we're gonna fly back to the Lonely Spring Camp. Take a rest, and I think I'm gonna end the recording session here. So anyways, that'll be it for this one. So thank you all so much for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to hit the like button. You should also subscribe and hit the bell icon for notifications. Additionally, you should check out the links in the description. There's my Blue Sky social media page, which I mentioned before. You can see updates and stuff there. There's additionally a link to my Twitch page where I occasionally live stream, though I haven't in a while. And there's also a link to my Ko-Fi page where for $3 a month you can get access to certain content early. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.